Hey, my name is Gerald Clerge. So today, this is our first interview today with my friend Steven. So you guys know the name of the channel is Right Path. This is my friend Steven that I know for, it's been like 5 years now. So I know he knows a lot of things and he's been through a lot of things. For my young brothers and young sisters that need help out there, you know, sometimes when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you make less mistakes. So this is our friend. I'm going to ask him a couple of questions so he's going to answer.
Brother Joe, it is a pleasure today to be here doing what I do best by bringing the word of the Lord, especially to the young ones, the future leaders, and the gospel for Jesus Christ. You as youth are a better place in this world in Christ. Reason why is because you're taking Christ seriously at your early age. Myself or Brother Gerald, we got there late, but it did not hurt us no way because God took us from far away and brought us in here. And that's the biggest reason why today me and Brother Gerald are here, to not to teach you, but to help you find a way to stay on the right path.
So, Brother Steve, what would you tell the youngins out there, especially the one that are leaving the ghetto? What would you tell them?
The best thing I would tell the youth, be addicted to God. Number one thing. As we see Brother Daniel, Brother David, and so on and so forth, they were addicted to God. And once you're addicted to God, all the other addiction of this world will not control you. Because we have a lot of brothers and sisters right now that are perishing with different addictions, such as drugs. Okay? But the worst addiction you would be addicted to is sin. That's the worst illness that you can ever get hit by. A lot of people think about HIV, AIDS, and whatsoever. Those are nothing compared to sin. Sin is the worst virus that could ever get in you. But the main thing you need to know, if you're addicted to God, you are blessed by the protection, which means all those other addictions would take 20 times before approaching because the Spirit of the Lord is on you. That means the evil spirit cannot stand when the Lord is around you. It could try to tempt you, but it will not affect you because there is no holes for them to get into. Let's not forget, I prescribe 2 prescriptions to the youth, adults, and anybody. And those 2 prescriptions are fear of the Lord. That's the one. And the second one is so what? What do I mean by so what as a prescription? Once you have the fear of the Lord, you're doing what God asked you to do. That means you don't care what Brother Joe think about you. You don't care about your sister, your mother, your father. And your worst enemy gonna be the closest person around you, which is your family, your siblings, your best friend. You should not be afraid of losing a best friend. Once you're doing what is right for God, that best friend, if that best friend don't want to come through on the same path, let he or she go. God is the most and the highest best friend that you can have. And once you're addicted to God, God will bring toward you other people that are addicted to Him as well. In fact, I'm addicted to God. Brother Joe's addicted to God. My sisters here are addicted to God. You know why? Because look what time it is and we are still doing God's work. And that's what you should be doing. Stay away from everything else. Stay in school because you need education. Because without education, you won't be able to read the Bible. But comprehending the Bible, you need a greater education. And that education comes from the university, the divine university, which is up high. God will come down and train you on spiritual education. But classical education, you get it from down here, leading by God. And always ask God every morning to protect your departure and protect your return or your arrival back home. And God will keep away all the evil agents against you. Brother, am I talking too much? Because once I get on the mic,
I'll let you
I
know.
just keep talking.
I'll let you know for the next question.
Okay, for the next question. No, let's move on with the next question.
Okay, so what would you tell a young man out there that think that selling drugs is the last thing to do? Selling drugs is only the thing to do out there, or like on the streets. What would you tell a young man out there, like 17, 18, 21, or 30 years old? What would you tell them? Because I know you've been in the hood, you're raised in the hood and stuff like that.
One thing about selling, every merchandise is sellable, but not every merchandise is legal. drug is one of the most illegal items that you can be selling. If I was you, I would rather be selling Bibles to people. You know why? Because you're giving those that are buying the Bible one great thing that this world doesn't offer to them. Because where do you find the Bible? Only on Bible bookstores or whatever.
Yeah.
But you don't find all the other stores are selling Bible. They will sell you everything. Are you walk in a pharmacy? I don't know up here they call them. They call the pharmacy the drugstore down south. I don't know for up here because I'm originally from Miami. But what the government does when they take the drug from an individual, they don't burn it out. They don't throw it away. They sell it to the pharmaceutical lab to produce medication for people. So they make good use out of it. But us, when we sell it to an individual, they kill their own selves with it because you could be overdosed by it. A lot of things could happen to you. And let's say the government or the police, the law enforcement, the LEOs, LEO stands for law enforcement official, they catch you with it, you're in deep trouble. If you're down south, they got something they call 10-20 life. The first time they catch you with it, you get 10 years. The second time they catch you with it, you get 20 years. The third time, your whole life is messed up. You lose everything. And what can you learn inside of a jail cell?